So guys, it's your boy Coach BI International one time. Not be smarty apple yesterday. Not be small insult. Not be small yabby. Tower. I was receiving it in my dreams. So as we always do it, we come here to relax, take emotion aside, not being biased, and we look into it properly. Here with me is my man.
Michael _cakes on all social media platforms. It took me unawares.
Yeah. So Michael is here. Like I said, Michael _cakes as his handle on all social media platforms. But when you see him on the way, you say, Michael Ava. He answers that. Now, my brother, yesterday it was a serious, one of the most trending issues or controversial issues in Champions League in recent times.
Yeah.
And we cannot wait to get into Alvarez and that situation. But before we get into there, let's go quickly on a review of the game.
Yeah.
First of all, Atletico Madrid got a goal in 1 minute. Shout out to our guy Gallagher for being in that position because, like I tell my guy when me and the watch the game, that's our guy, Rookie. Say if Gallagher really want to work with Simeone, tell him he will not be in that place. He will not be in that place.
Exactly.
Because I know Simeone. You know I know him. He knows I don't like the guy. Well, they would shout for social media yesterday. Now, some people might say, "Nana, say, oh, I like Simeone." They don't say me. I don't like Simeone first. That's if you tell me say, "Oh, I want to make you qualify as that game." I take Madrid because I don't like the watch German football. So if I see a chance for him to leave, I want him to leave. But people don't understand that part. So they go feel maybe I just don't like Real Madrid. They're just because of that controversial situation.
Yeah.
So now, first of all, what do you think about Simeone's decision to put in 4-4-2, but he overload the midfield with 4 midfielders without a winger, leaving Alvarez and Griezmann up front? Do you think that tactic works or not?
See, Diego Simeone as a coach is the direct opposite of the way we usually know coaches are. Very tactical play. They know how to calm the game down. Very, very technical kind of football. But this is the style. This is how he has used to be. This is how he be right from onset. Now, wait till we know Simeone for. But we no go fit to blame him like that because now we saw him one play. All right, see, he's a Jama football. Now we say I know him for that. As all in players. And they always call them say that they use double engine because of the way in one playing football. He doesn't need technical players. Just be rugged, be this kind of player where go listen to how he won't play. That's how he likes his football. Okay. So he doesn't care if he use 10 defenders or if he use a defender in attack. That's how he plays.
Do you think the tactic worked for him?
In recent time, it has worked for him.
Yesterday,
in that particular game, it didn't really work
because. What positive can you bring with overloading the midfield with 4 midfielders?
Real Madrid will always give you quality in midfield, and for you to tame their quality, you need rugged midfielders,
which actually worked.
Because
I know he frustrated Real Madrid midfield.
They didn't score him.
That maybe not just work.
He blocked the defender.
As a lot of just looking at him and say, "Magic, I better come." Because you don't old. All these boys, all of them like thief. All the depot go break your bone. I better confess.
Yeah.
I will use it for more people like the house, and I will not go to stress you that much.
Yeah.
Because this guy is not here for football. This guy is here for another fight when we don't know. You understand? So now coming into his tactics.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you score that goal in 1 minute, there's this high morale that you get immediately because you just okay, we just score one goal in 1 minute. So first of all, we don't equal for aggregates. All those now that guy yesterday nice money go dey pray say how we say that away go good day I don't qualify because also he don't score one goal for Madrid home. So now Madrid never score.
But that one goal will not dey again.
He also that good day Simeone don't qualify you. As he scored that 1 minute, oh yeah, everybody
back
to center. Go there, big boom, big boom, big. That's why go play the football. But now that continue on day.
Yeah.
That's why Simeone had to probably try, and Alvarez kept trying. Shooting and shooting. Now, in my mindset, I feel he could have played a 4-3-1-2 formation. So the 4 back is there. Then 3 midfielders protecting the back 4, which is Gallagher, Depot, Barrios, or his son. Because that boy, I know what did it take. That's the money. I know. I tell you yesterday. I said I'm not surprised to see his son.
Monkey know the born goats. Now waiting him bomb in that. Now so
I tell you, I say I'm not surprised to see the boy be like this.
Exactly.
Because
so.
when other people they drill them only during training. You know they drill for us.
They drill on both sides. Woman away.
You know, look at people. All look at parents where like they are picking to they go afternoon class. That's after you come for school. Your lesson teacher go still come. Later in the night, your mama go still teach you one or two before you sleep.
You know, you must know buku.
You must know buku. So he don't already train the boy for that standard. Yeah. But I think when the boy don't retire for football, the boy should probably face military and then main calling day, not before football. So now you look at. A three midfield, supporting the back four with DePaul, Gallagher, DePaul, and his son Simeone. Then that's 4-3, 1-2. Griezmann as a 10, behind two strikers, Alvarez and Solat. What do you think? Don't you think that could have probably? If it did not, if let's say it didn't start with it, he didn't expect Real Madrid to be that bad. The Real Madrid looked so bad yesterday. Then in the second half, you just look like, let me bring in that extra striker, Solot. We're going to give that, only that boy, go that boy, you know, saying turn at 6'5". He's a very tall, strong guy. So close to a giant. Then you take off Rudiger with that one. Then that sense you, may Alvarez and Griezmann face him. And it could be a lot of difficulty for Real Madrid. You
know, for you to win a football match, it's not only about defense. That midfield, you need to take that midfield. That's the most creative part.
Was that thing not enough?
No, that was the most creative part.
Three defensive midfield are not rich.
He rich.
He
reach for your own part, but
not before your own part. A normal human being part, a normal coach when no football.
Diego Simeone, he no believe in your philosophy. Now they try let you know, say he think differently.
Yes.
To him, he believe for a coach not to play any winger. He understands the fact that I need to take this midfield. Real Madrid has one of the best qualities in midfield in the whole entire world. So for you to match them man for man is his best formation that he has to use. So that's what I'm trying to make you understand, that he no care about say he won't go score 5 goals or he won't go score 2 goals.
Okay, so he not care
to
qualify.
He was more defensive. He on block shop.
Yes.
Pack Dangote lorry for front of my post. That's what he wants.
Okay, he not care to qualify, go forward.
He wants to qualify, but he wants to do it in a very conservative way. I know what concede first of all. See, Nelson are waiting cost him in the first leg be that. He scored first, right? At the end of the day, they score him back. So he don't want the same mistake. I understand the fact that he won't score, he won't win.
But he wants to control the game. He wants the game to still be under his belt.
Guardiola is a more attacking coach. It will be very difficult for him to pack the balls. That is directly opposite to this guy. He's a more defensive-minded coach, so he will defend more than he will attack. No matter how he must always defend. See what happened for weekend. Even when he played Getafe, he was still defending. Even as he had much what's it called, possession in the first half, he still defended and defended and defended.
So
that's his game. That's when you won't play. No matter what anybody talking, no concern about this point.
Don't you think that has affected him to leave the competition?
It dragged him down to the most critical points, which was that penalty shootout. Because Real Madrid
penalty shootout not get Usabi.
I understand that fact. I understand, but for him to drag and reach that extent, you know, say now the last option be that for him. No matter how he be, feel like me, no concede from the first leg, first half, second half, he no care. Make him drag and reach where you know sure for you, you know sure for me.
Yes.
That's so he be.
Okay.
That's where he wants it.
Okay. Now that's for Atletico Madrid. Now let's move to Real Madrid. A 4-3-3 formation, as we know, the back four of Mendy, Rudiger, Asensio, and Valverde for the right back, and Modric, Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Outside from the defense, do you think Ancelotti made the right decision keeping Federico Valverde on the midfield, on the right back for so long till he brought him into the midfield?
At that point, Atletico Madrid were based on counter-attack, right? And the person where if he give you that job at that point is Valverde. Because even you see him when they bring in what's his name, the second right back, the Real Madrid right back, Vasquez. When they bring in Vasquez, you they see the mistakes, you they see him, they clear, they show. So imagine Atletico Madrid scored 2 goals in the first half. What would have happened? And you know Atletico Madrid defense, they go lock shop. That's all. So he was very conservative. In reason I'm saying, if I push Valverde go front, it's good to make him play that midfield. But we get somebody like Modric, if he give us like 1 hour. Okay, let's take this guy backward and let him play. For in the remaining 30 minutes, we can bring Vasquez. And that was exactly what he did.
That's perfect. Okay, that's good. Now, on the midfield trio of Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Modric. Let's talk about Jude Bellingham. I think Modric, Modric didn't have a decent game. You understand? He was just around trying to control, but...
it was too physical for him.
4 Curtis in the midfield was too much for him. For an old man.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Now, I see Flashscore rating Jude Bellingham 8.2 as the best player on the pitch. From Flashscore. I don't know if he was given the man of the match. I don't believe that he was given the man of the match. Now, Flashscore rating Jude Bellingham the best player on the pitch. Does that make any sense? How good was Bellingham yesterday, or how bad was he?
He wasn't that totally bad like the way we might want to rate him. I think what actually gave him that particular score was how much he marked yesterday. Offensively, he was not too decent, 100%. But the way he tamed that, the way he marked.
Make I ask you a question. Because I say, as a person, I'll let you talk now, people not go. Maybe a year from my side.
Okay.
Let me give the review of Bellingham.
Okay.
Offensively, Bellingham not to do much, but defensively it was good.
Yeah.
Now, on a day that Bellingham does so much offensively, what can he give?
He can give goals, he can give assists, he can give he can carry the ball forward, and he can give killer passes, he can create chances up front.
There's no killer pass around Bellingham still.
No, he does.
As I yesterday, let me tell you.
Yeah.
When you look at that game yesterday, Real Madrid was not so good. You understand? I can't say they were bad, but they were also good because this guy tamed them down completely.
Yes.
His plan for the game worked. I agree to that.
Yeah.
I know. I wish he could have been more flexible.
Yeah.
But no problem. He worked with that. He just wanted to be on. He wanted Madrid to be under his shadows. You know. So and it worked for him.
Yeah.
But now there were games where, if I say a moment of silence for missing Toni Kroos for the team, now it go be like saying a bad thing happen. It's a good thing. He retired and God bless him.
Yeah.
Now you look at Toni Kroos in that midfield yesterday.
Yeah.
He brings a pass that will completely destroy the entire defense of Atletico Madrid.
Exactly.
Now, in this game yesterday, whose job is to provide those key passes that would let Mbappe and Vini get in behind and get that ball to the net? Whose job it is in that midfield?
Bellingham.
Did he do it?
Bellingham. He didn't do it.
How many times have he done
So that's why I said he was more defensive. He was more...
How many times have we seen him do that in big games? He can score goals. That's what I'm telling people.
Yeah.
Now, what Jude Bellingham does is he puts himself in a way that I know I don't have these areas.
Yeah.
But I'll use my energy and my work rate to cover for these other areas.
Exactly what I'm telling you. Everybody cannot be Toni Kroos. You understand?
So,
he plays this football differently.
Yes.
He carries the ball forward.
You see
He
the place where
puts the energy. Yes, he puts energy inside the
when Vinicius fall for guy, he start for Vinicius said, when they want you now, why you gonna let them?
Exactly. So everybody know fit be like Xavi and Iniesta, Busquets. You understand? Some people are physical. That's how they play.
So if you go with that, then we can say one of the things that affected Real Madrid yesterday was there was no creativity from the midfield.
Exactly.
We agree to that.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can move on to the attack.
All right.
Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius. Who was your best? Who was the worst? And who was the average?
Yesterday, to be honest with you, I think Rodrigo was the worst yesterday. To me, right? Rodrigo was the worst. He didn't really put on that kind of effect we always known him for. All right. Vinicius was a little bit better, but Mbappe was better than any of the three up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if is that from the so when talking from the first leg, I'm not for the second leg when they play yesterday.
No, from the second leg. Waiting me, I think. No, waiting me, I think.
Because for me, Rodrigo was the best.
All right.
Mbappe was the second, that's the average, and Vini was the worst.
All right.
And Vini can definitely take the worst for getting a yellow card and for missing the penalty. So it should be the worst, no matter what.
Yeah, penalty-wise,
you gave Rodrigo the worst, but I just want to let you know.
I gave Rodrigo the worst because he was pulled out at I think what is the second half.
No,
he no finish the match.
He was.
He no finish the match
because what this guy just did there was I was not even happy. I felt they should have removed Vini because Vini missed the penalty. Vini was not getting. Vini not do.
The reason he didn't remove him. See, the reason why he not remove Vini.
Okay, let me tell you. Where do we have more threats from Leicester? From the left wing or from the right wing?
It's from the right wing. Okay, let me make you understand something.
Now from that right area and let the ball be moved before Mbappe come on.
Okay, the thing is, the reason why he not remove Vini, all right? Vini can give you a moment of brilliance in 1 second. In 1 second. Yes, he can change. He can change things
because he entirely. Has done it several times.
Exactly. So that's why you keep. And this guy, he has pace. He's skillful. He has goal instincts. He can score. He knows when to go forward.
But Rodrigo has all of that anyway.
Rodrigo has it quite alright. Mm-hmm. But if you see most of the time, Mbappe was actually drifting to the right. Mm-hmm. So there was an overload on the right where they helped Rodrigo in the terms of the run, in terms of those pocket spaces.
So why did Mbappe not go and do it with Vini?
No, of course it does. Not be saying it don't, but it was more on the right. If you watch that yesterday game, it was more on the right. So there was an overload yesterday, and that was why they changed that Atletico Madrid left back. Because he was already on the card, and if they two leave and dead, he go commit again.
Because the threat was coming from the right. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. There was not so much of threat from the left.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So Vini did not do as much as Rodrigo.
Mbappe wasn't drifting too much to the left. It was mostly coming to the Rodrigo side.
So
and understand the fact that
they come from right. Now Mbappe they did the credit give to Rodrigo.
And they give out to Rodrigo, no doubt. But Valverde also they push forward. He also they help.
Valverde did not come for God to any better.
The worst player on that pitch yesterday to me was Mendy. The Real Madrid player, Mendy, he was the worst player to me on the pitch yesterday.
Definitely.
See, understand? So you know they
link out too much.
You know they give Vinicius that overlap because he knows say Alvarez they behind they with them. The Barrios they with them. The double MG Simeone guy. So you know the two push forward. So that's why there was no more of an overload in that left flank. That's why it was mostly on the right. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So.
Okay. Now moving further, what do you think about Vinicius penalty? Because people they feel I don't like the boy. I like Vinicius. My problem is that the boy be like with a Chris, and he has to work on himself on some situation like that. Now, first of all, with that penalty yesterday, if we imagine you win Spanish League and Champions League, Ballon d'Or. He not go touch the hand. We do play that penalty. What's your take on that penalty miss? Before we get into Alvarez,
I think it was a very, very bad moment for me. It was the worst moment I've known him for. See, you are allowed to miss penalties as a footballer. It is allowed. It's
Definitely.
Normal. It will happen.
Yes, but it should be on target.
Yes, it happens. But yesterday, I think it was the rush of blood to his head. The pressure that was mounted on him was too much. No excuse for him, but he did a very, very wrong thing there. Not to pick a spot and place the ball.
Now another question is, there is a question about Vini should have left the penalty for Mbappe.
Before Mbappe came, who was the penalty taker? It was Vini.
That's what I'm saying.
So they would have shared it for themselves.
No, I think Vini is the main penalty taker before Mbappe came.
This same season, Mbappe don't lose penalty for Champions League. So probably at that point, with the pressure that was mounted on these guys, if he be saying Mbappe, if he excuse himself,
but Mbappe is in a better form than Vini now.
Yes, I agree with you. Yes. But when it comes to penalty, who they go blame at the end of the day if he lose them? So at that point,
if Mbappe goes to lose it, they'll say Vini is the main penalty
exactly taker. So that's how it is. You just leave him for the main penalty taker.
So do you think as it is right now, Vini still being the main penalty taker in Real Madrid team is a little bit of a disrespect to Mbappe? Do you think Mbappe should be taking that taxi irrespective of whether I miss or not?
No, it was not. It's not a disrespect.
Is Vini a better penalty taker than Mbappe?
I wouldn't say so. Mbappe is a better penalty taker than Vini. For
Vinicius' former life to his current life,
now the talks
to his next life,
don't think so.
He cannot be a better penalty taker than Mbappe.
But
if not be condition where even they make Crayfish they bend.
Oh, yeah.
When they go make Vinicius and Mbappe, then Vini they go take penalty.
Now it's they try to let you know. Say
before
you come the floor, there was a penalty taker. You get that for your contract.
Full key for a name because both defender and goalkeeper he can key. Kylian. So not be by mistake. Go check me not Kylian for Robo. You see me. Don't worry.
So Vini na the Real Madrid penalty taker.
So it should be like that.
It should be like that.
Okay, that's what it is. So Real Madrid, let us know your thoughts on what you think of Vini's decision to take the penalty. Do you think he was too smart to have taken it? Do you think if the decision right now in Real Madrid still stays as Vini as the main penalty taker, if you think Carlo Ancelotti has to work on that, believing in Kylian Mbappe's attributes, a man who has done it in the World Cup final, back to back, a man who has done it in the biggest stages, back to back. Come on. I don't think Vinicius should be taking a penalty.
He has done it all.
Where Mbappe is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Now, to the moment.
Yeah.
Before we get into the moment, do you think... I need to check who was the man of the match of the game. I'm not confirmed that yet. But do you think any other man of the match apart from Alvarez is right?
I don't think so. Alvarez was brilliant yesterday.
Whoa.
Oh my God! See, I see them talk and say, if no be Haaland, where Man City gets, Man City would have done a very bad business in letting him go. But he just knew that he's as good. Yeah.
And no, not he's as good as Haaland. He can be as good as Haaland.
Yeah.
Technically, he's way better than Haaland. But that finishing, Haaland get past him. But now, I know that if I stay here, I will be under the shadows of this guy. I will make a name for myself, and he needed to go. And for Guardiola history, once you say, I won't go, if you like where you be Haaland, Guardiola lets you go. So I don't blame Guardiola for that, and I love it. It's bad to keep players who don't want to stay. Yeah. I think what he should have done was to find a solution to play both of them at the same time. But I think he did. Towards the end, he was playing 4-1, 4-1. And I mean 4-4-1.
Alvarez was playing behind.
Alvarez was playing behind.
Yeah.
But I think Alvarez just felt like, as far as still there under this guy, that goalie put not go reach me. That Ballon d'Or not go reach me. Yeah. That best player in the league.
You know what they're capable of doing.
Yes, he knew his capability. So me, Alvarez should be the man of the match, and that's what it is. Now, to the moment that we have been waiting for. Julian, they used to call it Julian Alvarez, scoring a penalty from the penalty spot. And yesterday I got the biggest insults of my life. Because imagine fans, they feel say, I don't love the guy. I don't love Madrid. Yeah. So now why they always batter them and all that. They don't know say I don't go like Simeone to go forward. I prefer them. I would prefer them to go meet Arsenal so that my rival Arsenal can be Chelsea fan. So my rival Arsenal can taste a little bit of when I test my begin say, come on half of big man play. So you won't go there. Or I go see what you carry. Now the penalty was striked out that it was a double touch.
Yeah.
Did you see a double touch? Hold on. Did you see a double touch first of all? Just give me yes or no.
When I was watching the match, no.
Perfect.
All right.
That was what I wanted to ask you next.
Yeah.
When you're watching the match, no. So as that, when you take see double touch for dream or when you don't wake.
Okay, let me make you understand. See. Okay, this is how it is. That particular moment will always be controversial. Mm-hmm. Always. You will always have arguments, even from the best pundits, from the best analysts, from the best coaches in the world. Now, at that level of football, you don't expect to have one cameras. You have like more than 25 cameras at that point. They take these things from different...
25 angles.
Yes, you take these things from different angles entirely.
Yes.
How do you see goal line technology when the ball drops in a second or even before the ball drops, you don't pass, just a slight touch? Yes. How Arsenal they lose the league or Liverpool they lose the league a few years ago? Is it not that goal line technology where say no that ball no cross?
Yes.
So that was like a split second. The referee said no see him. Mm-hmm. You as with your naked eye you know go see him immediately.
But the technology will solve it for us.
Yes.
I know that this person was not.
And some football these days they get cheap. Some football you would have a kind of, I don't know how to explain that, but technology has taken over. So I think it was the technology in that match because some VAR calls said, now just a slight touch. Some VAR say, oh, that's a penalty. Oh no, that's not a penalty. Mm-hmm. So at that point, our naked eyes no fit see am. And what made the decision there was technology, and that was it.
Now, when the technology made the decision, how did they get there? They didn't show us at all when VAR was using a particular technology. What technology did they use?
The VAR room has different systems and different computers
that the audience will not know.
At that point,
Thierry made a statement. Thierry made a statement that there's a lot football must improve on.
Yes, exactly.
That there's a lot football must go and learn from rugby.
Yeah.
Rugby, a big cricket. I guess it's rugby.
Cricket.
That I think it's rugby said, but if it's not rugby, I mean, but one of those other sports.
Yeah.
That the referee must explain the decision to the public in the stadium. Everything must be transparent. You show this one, let everything be transparent. And at the end of the day, when VAR will explain finish, go give referee go explain to everybody to understand. With the level of this game, with the level of our football, we've seen that it's the only sport that we can say is more than a game. Yeah. It's the only sport that people can die after while the game is going on. Only football now they do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, if you are going to say you are knocking this team out of this competition, they must see a transparent.
Yeah, on what basis?
On what basis?
Exactly.
And I think, in my opinion, UEFA did not prepare for a situation like this.
Exactly.
Which I think, just like the way Frank Lampard make goal line technology come into football. Yeah. I think this is one of the things that would make it maybe like a chip. Yeah. Like you said, to know if the ball has a double touch and all of those situations. Maybe those are the solutions that they will bring to save games like this. But now I want to ask you. You said you did not see it while watching the game.
Yeah.
VAR used about 1 minute to see it. Yeah. No pundit in the world yesterday, even in Super Sports, for Super Sport, we see all of them. They made a call to ask somebody, why was it not? For now, they does say, why will you be saying that you should be retaking a top pundit like you? You dey craze. For Super Sport yesterday, they called somebody, they asked why he could not be retaking. For Super Sport, people where they do the work before they bomb me, where they play ball.
Even the journalists where they did the press conference say they no see him.
Straight.
You know, so
then you dey talk to me and you dey craze. So now, no pundit was able to say, oh, that is it. That's the point. That's that point. Oh, that's the point. That point. You see what Margarita was doing? Margarita was saying, it's the slightest of touch.
Yeah, exactly. It's the slightest touch. Yeah.
How did VAR see that slight touch in 1 minute?
That's why you have something like semi-automated VAR.
For house.
No, it's for my house.
Yeah,
wait, it's for 90 they use for Champions League where they know they use for EPL. EPL go draw line. Champions League no go draw line for you. They don't see them for there. They will not show you the image.
Out of this, the footage of that semi-automated VAR have not been out till now.
The footage?
Yes.
No, they don't. It's out now. Check online. You go see them.
That what?
You go see the replay of that particular match of how the slighted touch happened.
So when you saw a double touch.
When on real time you will not see it, but when they replay and play from different angles and they plan, you go see them.
Let me tell you, see if they play that video in slow mo, and once you start freezing the feet before the ball, the feet before the ball, you start thinking the ball is moving.
That's why I say
that's what I'm telling you.
It will always be controversial.
It will always be controversial.
That's it. So you might be wrong, I might be right.
When I see that
you might be wrong.
When I see that footage this month, when I wake up, when I send I give you that one. So as I look at, you would see that at that point, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. Once you are freezing the leg and releasing it, freezing the leg and releasing it at that distance to the ball, the ball start looking like it moves.
Yeah. So
in all honesty, the only thing that can solve that thing would have been a ship. If say na for eye, Baba,
that's why I say na technology.
One thing I say, God give me pass for my life. If you not give me head for head, you give me for beers. But you see eye, God give me eye. I get eye. Go see wife for marry. You know say I get eye. Don't worry, I get eye where. You understand? So I tell you, I looked at it so well.
Yeah.
And I can't see. If you start as you dey freeze am, you dey see am say that thing dey make that bubble and say move.
You know, before I start talking about this, I say na technology na give us that decision, because the ordinary human eye.
No, technology did not give us a decision.
The ordinary human eye would not see that particular moment. That's why I say in real time you will not see it.
If technology gave you the decision and you still can't see it, how did the technology give you the decision?
At that real time, you cannot see that particular double touch. So now when you don't replay them, and you as a fan, you know go one day replay them, they zoom and they check them. The VAR room they there to do all those work. That's their job there. So they would definitely do it.
They do that in 1 minute.
That's their job. Minute. That's the highest level of football. So you should do it. That's your job. That's your job to check every decision.
To check offside. Then they use 1 minute plus for Champions League.
The football where they play for this country, they get 27 cameras.
Hold on. This same Champions League, so to check offside, then they use 1 minute plus. Then they check Champions League.
That particular this is a controversial time. So you have to be fast, you have to be precise, and you have to be accurate. So to them, they feel that's what they did.
So do you think it's a right decision?
To me,
okay, hold on. Let me ask you like this.
All right.
Do you think 100% it was a fair decision? Like they got it 100% right with the technology that they have?
Let's be honest. The reason why technology is in football is to give you those decisions where it's a very difficult one.
Yes.
So to me, I feel it was the right decision.
That's what I'm telling you. So do you think they use technology to arrive at a 100% fair decision?
It might not be 100%, but yes, I believe so.
Good. That's the point.
Yeah.
It might not be 100%. So meaning in your heart, you have not concluded 100% that was a fair decision.
After watching
because
all angles.
Because of the fact that it was not as clear as every other decision you have seen in your life.
Yes.
So meaning there's still a little bit of controversy.
It will always be controversial.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that lets you know that anything where concerns say Real Madrid won't qualify, there's always controversy. I don't know why it's always like that. It's not that you can't take you can't discredit Real Madrid from being a decent team. They play well. They're not a defensive team. They have so many of the best players in the world. So not because they really come and they play wayo. But why is it that sometimes there's that controversy around Real Madrid?
There'll always be controversy around winners. If you are winning the league like Man City over and over and over, there will be controversy. Oh, that's why they get 115. That's why they get 115 charges. Oh, that's why they win. Oh, they buy players, they do this. They
so me now, I don't like them because they succeed.
I know me.
My Chelsea know they succeed. Maybe that could have. Maybe that is the issue.
It will always be controversial.
There will always be controversy. Okay, so that's what it is. And finally, before we go, Real Madrid advance meeting Arsenal.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Does Arsenal stand a chance?
With the current Arsenal squad, I don't see Arsenal standing a chance.
In a scale of 100, what's the percentage of chance they have?
10.
10?
Yes.
There will be a lot of fun for us to watch. Thank you very much, guys. And please let us know your thoughts. Do you think the technology arrived at 100%?
Yeah.
Fair decision for Atletico Madrid, or you think Real Madrid still not Real Madrid, or you think the VAR room cheated Atletico Madrid? And lastly, who was your best player on the pitch? Do you think Bellingham was the best, or Alvarez should be the best? And every other talking point that we've had. Please remember to subscribe and support. For myself and Mike Way, we are out. What time?